I was watching Lord Raptor's show earlier today, and they were playing this, and this is one of the most hypocritical things I've ever seen in my life. So Ethan is on here talking about honor. Okay, so to compare this, the only thing it would be like Satan wanting to tell you about Christianity. Here we go.
What the fuck is up with the clip drama on X with Vicky and Yellow Flash? Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about this right away, guys. Yeah, there's a thing going on right now where Katie did, who is a clip. She runs a clip channel that I use, and she mostly clips Yellow Flash. She mostly clips Eric July. And who was it? Which one of these guys was it? No, Matt Barr. Matt Barr came in and took one of her clips down. Now I've spoken to clip channel people. There are a few of them. Clip Sama. You've got Alyssa Clips. You've got Katie Did. Katie Did has come to me before, and she wanted to clip like an hour of my content. Maybe it was like 40 minutes. It was something that was way too long. It was like the majority of my live stream that she wants to represent without added context or commentary or anything. That's what clip channels do. And I said you can have all of it. You can have all 40 minutes, but break it down to 10-minute videos. That's all. Just break it down. 4 videos, 10 minutes each, and then you can have it. But the idea of just like sort of adopting or dog taking all this content, just throwing it on your channel with no commentary. Yeah, I'm not crazy about that. But Katie asked me, and there's somebody else, and Katie's friendly. Like that's me talking to somebody who's on my side. But yeah, Katie's friendly. Alyssa Clips is not friendly. She doesn't like me. I think her audience doesn't like me. They sit there and go, "Ooh, that Ethan Van Sciver's insufferable. Look at his fake laugh." My laughter's always real.
I don't understand this whole Clips channel thing. To me, that seems very lazy. Like you don't want to put in the work or anything. I'll just go rip off other people and make money off them. I'm too lazy to do anything. And I'm not aiming this at Katie or anything. It's just the idea in general to me seems lazy. Why not just go make your own show and do reviews and stuff like me and others do? Like, I don't know. It just seems.
It's always real. When I'm laughing at Eric July or any of the stuff I'm seeing, mostly, I'd be Buster Keaton if something wasn't actually making me laugh. I don't really care about laughing for the sake of entertaining you. Some of this stuff really does give me the giggles. But they say all this stuff. They don't like me. But the point is that Alyssa Clips takes my stuff. She takes Nick Rekieta's stuff. She takes, I don't know who else's stuff. Probably like Mersh, and she kind of clips it down and just puts it up there. And there's no added context. There's no commentary. But clip channels, but I'm not going to do anything about it. Even though like she's clipping things here that in some cases I might be like, oh, they're out of context. If you look at what I'm saying, you don't know what I mean. It doesn't fucking matter. She's allowed to come in here, from my opinion, YouTube rules that I understand. She's allowed to clip small segments of the show and represent them. And clip channels, what they do is they just make it so that other people can do.
The reason Katie got hit or struck or whatever is because she used the whole thing without commentary or anything. You can't do that. If I just went and played this entire video to you on YouTube and I just muted myself the whole time, then he could do the same thing to me that Matt Barr did to Katie. But yet he doesn't talk about that. He just pretends like, oh, we're under attack and all of this bullshit again. It's just always the same thing.
Do commentary more easily. Somebody like Alyssa has to sit through 5 hours of my idiocy in order to find 10 minutes that might be commentary worth. Most of it's just crap. Most of it's just me muttering and singing along to Starship songs, doing dumb shit. So to find 10 minutes that might be provocative or that might piss her audience off and might make people hate me more, or people who like me, to find 10 minutes that might be like, yeah, that's fucking awesome. Go, Ethan. That's work. Like you actually do have to sit through these live streams, in my opinion, and just kind of, find something that's valuable, right? But there's a new attitude going on, I think right now, spearheaded by Yellow Flash, spearheaded by somebody like Vicky Verse, spearheaded by Matt Barr, who really was the first one. Matt Barr came in and he just like fucking took down one of Katie Did's videos. Katie Did took a long clip, granted, of him talking, doing something, I don't even know what it was, and provided it on her channel for people like me to comment on. Should I ever want to talk about Matt Barr again? And Matt Barr struck her. He copyright struck her. Now, you're allowed to do that. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to copyright strike. I could go in if I wanted to. If I was butt mad enough to do this, I could go in there and I could copyright strike all of Alyssa Clips' video clips.
The difference is Alyssa would have to be showing everything with no commentary. Why he'd see this is just this is such bullshit how this guy does this crap. Just like, oh, look at this. Matt Barr striking her for no reason. Oh, the humanity. It's like, give me a break.
Clips of me and bring her channel down. I could do it in 10 minutes, her whole channel. So could Ethan Ralph, so could any of the other people who are, who are being clipped by her for the sake of mockery, ridicule, whatever it is.
No, as long as they're doing commentary, it's fair use, you stupid fuck. It don't work that way.
We could take our whole channel down like this, but there's something called honor. I'm still, as much as I am skeptical about YouTube and how I feel about what YouTubers do.
The irony, and where do I begin with this? Talking about honor, are we?
This clout chasing bullshit. There's still something that I believe in, and it's still the First Amendment. It's related to the First Amendment, but there's something about there's honor. I'm gonna use YouTube to say what I want to say, and I'm not gonna react. I'm not gonna hurt you, even though I could. If you want to take a little clip from this show and you want to represent it, or if you want to comment on my show, I could still copyright strike anybody who used my content at all. I could.
No, you can't. It doesn't work that way. You can go and try and strike this. They're gonna say I'm talking over it, so it stays up. This is what I mean. Like, this is just.
But we don't do that because there's like an unspoken agreement, I think, amongst YouTubers, honor, that we're not going to do that. Edwin Boyette did that to me. Edwin Boyette, I actually was watching one of his insane videos where he's like, remember when Edwin Boyette
Care about Edward Boyette?
Lulu, and he would just sit there and talk mad shit into his phone while he's like, I'm exercising. But even Edwin's friend said that. Then I think at this point he does, because he actually kind of suggests that you got caught and you're ashamed, right? Hold on, let me have a drink, because people are telling me that he does. Then I think at this point he does, because he actually copyright struck Katie Did's channel for a clip of his, and then he took it down real quick, which is not a good sign. It means that whatever you said is something that you actually regret, you're embarrassed of. You copyright strike somebody who clipped you, and then you take down the original thing. It kind of suggests that you got caught and you're ashamed, right? Hold on, let me have a drink. I poured a little.
Oh, God. Well, Katie went and took all her shit down. So just saying.
Wine tonight. Lovely. So Frank Family Cabernet. This is really good stuff. California. It's the only good thing to come out of California that didn't move to Texas. All right. So what the fuck? Yeah. So this is just bad news. It's a bad idea because it sets a precedent. And if we can't respect each other, if Vickyverse, and Alyssa, I know you're watching, and Alyssa, I want you to be on my side about this, because I know we don't disagree. I know we probably disagree about most things, but what's happening here is Vickyverse is putting people in a position where they're going to have to retaliate and reciprocate. So when she's saying to Eric July and to others that, hey, you guys should all mass copyright strike Katie Did's channel. Katie Did's channel is no different than yours, Alyssa, except it's.
No. This is a fundamental fuck up of you not understanding how things work. And you're not being truthful here. Everybody else comments on their videos. I don't understand why he is simping so hard and defending this gal like this. All he has to do is just say, look, she made a clumsy mistake. She shouldn't have done it. End of story. She should have commented on it. That's all he had to say. But no, it's Matt Barr's out to get her, and now Vicky's out here too, and she's trying to get him as well, and all this. And it's like, are you serious with this? But if he wants to have a strike war, that is not going to end well for anybody. Do you know why the threat of nuclear war works so well? Because both sides know that the other side can retaliate. They know that if they launch nukes, that they're going to get hit. This is the same concept. But the difference is she didn't put commentary on a video. This is why are they making this into this huge thing and all of this? But I'll tell you one thing, man. If Dean and Vicky's channel goes down, there's going to be hell to pay. I mean, first off, you don't want to fuck with Risey with this. Trust me. It's not going to end well. You're going to have everybody in that community searching through all of Ethan's and everybody else's video. It's like I said, it's going to be a nuclear fallout. And in the end, there's not going to be a winner in the end here. Everybody is going to be hit on both sides. Nobody's going to, the only person that's going to survive is the ones that aren't involved in this, that don't do anything. And maybe one or two channels might get lucky. But like I said, in the nuclear war, the best place to be is underground or in space, one or the other. You got to be out of there. Can't be in the area. All right,
less prolific, right? Mass copyright strike Katie did. Well, she's putting me in a position and other people in a position to have to say, all right, well, if that's the way it is, Vickyverse, this idiot, is kind of taking all these unspoken rules of honor that we share here on the internet. If she's going to copyright strike Katie did, who simply clips moments from long Eric July streams that I don't want to fucking watch, but she clips them to 2 minutes or 3 minutes or 10 minutes so that I can do this and I can comment on them more easily. If Vicky is going to punish her for that, I don't see why you get to have your channel. I don't understand. Like, if that's how it is, the rules are changing because there are some assholes out there who are incapable of criticism.
Not trying to take the channel down, you idiot. There was a legitimate strike. And why you're not talking about that and just lying your ass off here, and you're threatening now and trying to, I mean, this is, like I said, you want to have a strike war, man. This shit ain't going to end well. This is very stupid. We're going to die on the hill of somebody who was clumsy and didn't put commentary on a video. And we're going to cause a nuclear war on both sides over it, with no winners. All right.
I've said this before. The only reason Katie did is clipping Eric July stuff is to hold it up for criticism. And I've said before, Eric can't handle criticism. And this would bear out that point.
No, you can't. Neither of you can handle. This is another point that I made the other night with the Katie did video with George and all that. Is it's very one-sided. See, a rational, unbiased person like myself here, who's calling this out, would also be calling out Eric July doing the same thing. It's just this whole thing where we're going to choose this side and go with it, and then make our entire channel about this other person and all this. And I know this guy can't take criticism because I gave it to him, and it was legit. I was polite despite everything this motherfucker's done to me. And what does he do? He goes and blocks me. I got the receipts for this too. I mean, none of these people can take criticism. That's the real issue.
Eric July were to strike down Katie Did's channel. Katie Did is clipping out 10 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes so that I can look at it and I can comment on it. Eric's just proven my point. He can't handle criticism. And Vickyverse and the people like Eric who are also taking down Katie Did are setting a mad precedent that I don't want to happen. So I'm against this. I think you're against it. Clip Sama's against it. Most people who have worked in YouTube and understood the kind of rules by which we all live are against it too. Everybody should be against what Vickyverse is suggesting here. And she's calling it steal your intellectual property. Folks, somebody has to go through these long live streams, clip out the relevant, moments.
No, nobody has to do that. They're not forced to do it. It's just these people who don't know how to make a channel and do their own thing and are fucking lazy and have to go out there and we'll just take your shit and make money off of it. It was a mistake. Why he's trying to start a war over a mistake, I don't get it, man. I really don't.
Segments so that it makes it easier for commentary.
Does it make it easier for commentary? You just need a timestamp. You don't need a channel with clips and all this because these people are lazy. All right, now I want to show show this here. This is the bullshit that years ago Mr. Honorbound here, when he was fighting with Spectre and Vicky then about that Discord fight, where myself and Lorenzo went through about a week of hell for that shit. And then a bunch of other CG people that were in there who pretend that they weren't, they got shit on as well, but they just, till this day, they just keep, oh no, we weren't in there. We swear we didn't do anything. Okay, well, whatever. So this is Mr. Honor here. Play this.
Shit, you step to me in real life at Anime Matsuri, and we'll find out
one thing. Okay, I'm gonna take you.
Hanging out with the Nazis, the actual Nazis, it's guilt by association right before they snap his neck at Nuremberg. No, you're hanging out with these people. You're in these Discord servers planning to destroy people.
Point, and again, I would.
You know, it's funny.
You see, this is exactly what I've been saying for years about this guy. This is why I don't buy CG anything anymore. This is not a good man. All right, show this. Okay, now this is when I had given him the criticism that he had asked for about Cyberfrog, the Wrecked Planet, mediocre book at best. And then he calls me a Nazi again on here. And I was a paying customer when I was in the Discord and when this happened, since this guy takes years to get his shit out. I was a customer this whole time. And he tried to delete this, by the way. He tried to delete this and hide this because I said, this isn't how you treat customers. So I really don't understand why Katie and these people are so like, they just give Ethan a free pass. I don't understand this. Eric and him are basically the same person. The only difference between Eric and Ethan is Eric's actually getting books out, but they're just not that. I don't know. From what I've seen, I would just say mediocre as well. They're just, he's getting them out at least. It's not, Eric July's not taking 3 years for books, whereas Ethan is just, starting a crowdfund every 2 seconds for something. I just, I don't understand this. But basically, what we had was Katie was being clumsy. She made a mistake, tried to put that clip out. Matt Barr told her no. It was on Lord Raptors where Matt Barr in there. Matt Barr said, I told her, no, don't do this. I'm going to strike you. And she went and did it anyways. And then he went and hit her. And then I think they wanted that to happen, would be my guess. Or either that or she didn't think it would happen. And now we have this whole thing now where Ethan is basically declaring war on Dean and Vicky's channels to strike it down. Like I said, nobody wins at a nuclear war. There's no winners here. I really hope that none of this shit goes down. But that was very bullshit of him to just be like, oh, she's under attack and he shouldn't have done this. And she did not have the right. That's why it got hit. You know what? I know about channel strikes. I've been through this shit. I got an asshole still trying to hit me now. That's why I got all these backup channels. So if this goes down and people start getting struck all over the place, I think you're just going to see a lot of backup channels and ghost channels just it's just going to be a wasteland with no winners. In the end, I mean, I can't really see many people winning from this. I know how to get around this and survive. I'll be okay. Risey, I know Risey's. If Dean and Vicky go down, Risey's just gonna, man. You want to have a striking war? I mean, Risey will be fucking Obi-Wan here. But yeah, pretty stupid. Don't know why they're wanting to have this war, but good luck. I'll be in the barricade underground laughing. Thanks for watching. Bye.